All right, here we go. Spawning down on the bottom right. It is Creator. God, this game is pretty. And his opponent. Spawning up the top left for Team Liquid. It's Cure. In the blue. This game really has stood the test of time graphically. Graphically. It still looks magnificent. You're pretty good at what you do. It's a shame that you've abandoned everything about this. Blizzard. Sorry, I know the frame rate will be a little low for a moment. Don't you worry, it will be better now. All right, one Rax expand. Creator pokes in, sees nothing. Leaves. Refuses to elaborate. Oh, there we go. Cool. Oh, 3 racks. Ooh, this is going to be the double reactor 3 racks. The new hotness. Cure makes it look good. How many Steadfast do we have in the chat? At least 1. And yet, maybe more. Maybe more. Tech lab or... Okay, tech lab on that one. I'm fine with that. We're chilling, we're cooking, we're cool. Just one ladder match after the stream today. No, I can't get into... Ah! It's a trap. I'll be stuck forever. No. We will look for whatever best of 5 in the semifinals that Pig doesn't want to cover, I think. They should both be bangers, because it's either going to be ByuN or Percival versus herO, most likely. Or it is going to be the winner of this versus Clem. Which... Creator versus Clem should be a very fun TVP. Or... Cure versus Clem should be a very fun TVP. Funny how that works, isn't it? Unless, of course, Clem elects to play Protoss versus Creator, in which case it's cooked. And there's no way out but through. Okay, it is double tech lab, by the way. So this is late NG Bay, Stim Combat, late Factory. In fact, we are just now... Actually, no, okay, I was going to say, we're just starting to take our gases. We haven't even taken them yet. It's funny that I said just now, like... I don't actually know the timing of when you get the gases, but I was like, it's now, right? Like, there's just... The knowledge is locked in there. You just got to rattle the brain around enough until it pops out. And that's kind of my commentary style, right? You know, you just keep going until you find it.
I'm here.
Blink is going to complete pretty much perfectly timed here. Target fire on the Marauders initially. That is a lot of Stalkers. This is what is best against the 3 racks, is seeing this as early as possible. But it's already mostly across the map. There's the Stim coming through. Creator is going to be able to get the separation he's looking for. No anxiety with it, though. Cure is going to kill the Nexus. Almost certainly, but... Oh, Creator... Wow, really good Blink Micro there. Has he lost a Stalker yet? Definitely, but will he lose more? I mean, he's doing a really good job. Observer... Oh, Scan kills 2 of them. Okay. Only 4 Stalkers actually went down. Jesus, that's crazy. He actually might not have lost a Stalker when I initially said, because it feels like not... Like, it feels like at least 3 Stalkers died at the end there. Okay. Is that enough damage? He's going to have a tough time dealing with the counter punch. That was some really, really good blink micro from Creator. Oh, and now a double expand coming in from Creator as well. Does he have the ability to do this, actually? Because once the first two medevacs hit the field, this army gets so much scarier for Creator to fight until Colossus hit the field. And RoboBay just now about to finish. Having the two observers stacked up really, really did hurt, by the way. +1 weapon's not yet done, but it is getting relatively close for Creator. Or for Cure, for Cure. Ooh, Marauders stimming forward once again. Concussive Shells is done. He is going to get a good tag on these units. They kind of took the wrong path for a moment. There's no charge, and it hasn't started yet. Ooh. Not necessarily undefendable, but unfortunately it will end up being pretty near impossible to defend. Yeah, he's just going to give it up. I mean, I don't think it was a terrible decision. I just think it was, if Cure sees it and goes about business the way he is capable of, we're going to see exactly like what we just saw happen. Now, if Cure doesn't check for it, I mean, it gets up, the Colossus gets out, and all of a sudden you've got a shot at defending it. As it stands, Cure now landing his third CC. The thing that sucks the most about that is that Creator just had, you know, 400 minerals tied up in that Nexus for a while. It's not like it's the hugest investment, but he had just lost his third. No thermal land started. What I'm more worried about is the fact that there hasn't been charge, and it just now started. This feels like a pretty... I mean, this is an insanely late charge. There's no way around it. If I see this, until those Stalkers show up, I am so desperately wanting to just stim on top of that army and just try and kill it. Try and end the game. But Cure, I mean, he is a patient player. He is a very patient player. As you say it. I mean, up until that point, it wasn't started. It's a very important thing to point out. Like, Colossus without their extended thermal lance. Oh my god, another double expand. Colossus without their double extended thermal lance are... They're going to struggle a little bit. They're going to struggle. You know, the more I watch some of the Terrans play TVP right now, particularly the Korean Terrans, but like ByuN and Cure, the more I'm thinking, yes, TVP is hard, but like, there is a methodology to it for sure that is definitely solvable. You're listening very carefully, very, very. Heh. All right, Prism into the natural. Finally, charge has completed. Creator is relatively in position. Cure does have a missile turret for DTs that's going to be able to kind of get some damage done. He wants to push in. That's a huge stim. Double Guardian Shield popped right here from Creator. He just doesn't want to risk losing this entry, I guess. Storm not yet done. +2 weapons not yet done either. Now Storm kicks in, and it is a good Storm on the Vikings. But Cure with the lead he's carved out, able to get a lot of damage done. Cancel on the War Prism in the main base. Excellent job. Zealots at the third, though, are going to be a nuisance. Good pull from Cure. Cure comes out of this with an incredible position now. But Creator still has 4 bases. Cure also now landing his own 4th base. Vikings did take a bit of a pummeling, and there was a there's a lot of damage on this bio, relatively speaking. Creator, of course, trying to force a stim. Cure. Oh, he's not really set up to fight here. He's got a ton of bio. It is basically pure bio at this point with just a little bit of Viking support and, of course, medevacs. Ghosts, though, are being added in. Storms were really juicy there. Cure. Oof. Not having the easiest time. Creator just walks right through his own storms. The Ghosts. Oh, man. This storm timing from Creator just before the Ghosts finished. Really, really finding its footing. Cure needed to be off the map here. But, I mean, that's easier said than done. He had played a really, really good game up to this point. Ooh, Command Center is going to go down. We will see the Colossus falling. One of the War Prism also went down. Command Center hasn't died yet. He actually might be able to save that. But, Cure is getting hit hard here. Recall will come through. Can he get any of these units? No. One of them that did get missed will get taken out. Oh, God, the Mule. Dropping Mule, perhaps? No, SCV is going to get there in time. He's fine. He actually shift-click repaired. That's really cute, so that the SCV went to the correct position. Oh, that save is so clutch and so important. And now it is going to be 3-2 upgrades for Cure versus 2-1. It was 2-2 versus 2-0, which was obviously still a very good upgrade advantage for the Terran. But now it is still very good, actually. It's the same, functionally. No, it's not the same functionally. Is it? Actually, yes. Yeah, he got +1 armor. No. It's better because you're doing more damage to the shields. I mean, even with EMP there. And, of course, the Marauder's damage scales better. The CC's death was slightly exaggerated. It was, and now look at that Mule Hammer, baby. That touched 4.2k minerals for a moment. The fact that Creator has double expanded multiple times in this game, and if one of them finally paid off, is kind of the only reason he's still in this. And he is certainly still in this. He's double expanding again, in fact. Cure does need to make something happen. Creator doesn't know where Cure's army is. He had vision of it, but he's kind of lost it a little bit. The vision right now, though, is incredible for Creator. Unfortunately, moved very far out of position. Cure can kill 3 bases right now. He did F2 back home for a moment. Oh God, the Disruptor. It's going to get a big hit. Cure was looking on the other side of the map. He did not respond to his, to the army for a while there. A lot of SCVs do go down. Cure still has an army supply advantage, but he's not going to be able to get any of the bases. Big blink forward coming through. EMPs are not going to kill those Stalkers. It's just going to discourage a chase. Finally, a base goes down, but it's a base that is able to be canceled. And now it is Creator with a... Oh, that nice little blink forward. Looks like he sniped him. Viking, maybe? Medevac? Cure is now pretty far down in income, but he does have a big, beefy army. However, that's going to be tough to close this game out flat. Creator is still expanding. Jeez. Let's try and get better with the... Oh, nice EMP. Try and get better with the observing. That did not fully knock out the energy on the Templar. Still has 75 energy. +3 armor is going to complete for Cure in a moment. Oh, gets the kill on Observer just before it gets out of scan. Cure will have the medevac energy upgrade in a moment, and he does need it pretty badly. The one Disruptor shot really landed hard on Cure's army. Creator does have... Oh, Prism? Okay. He does have a lot of Disruptors right here. He switched pretty hard out of the Templar. There we go. Finally, a couple more gases being added in. I feel like this is one of the biggest mistakes from Protoss when they have a big lead like this is... and by big lead, I mean big eco lead, is not mining enough gas. Cure still has a very powerful, very mighty army. Disruptors. Okay, well. Oh, God, that shot is not as big as it could have been. I thought it was going to kill more than just one ghost. Storm is going to be really good, though. Prism in the main base is nasty to deal with. Nice hot pickup there from Cure, but he is still going to not have an easy time dealing with this. However, he will get the 2 Nexi that he was looking for earlier. God, there's so much damage being done every time he stims. But he does have the medevac numbers and energy to sustain it. Ooh, a little spread coming in from Cure. No, it was just his army getting split away in a way that is not ideal. Creator is really... Oh, God, the medevacs! Oh, man. Cure is having some F2 issues, it's fair to say. Creator now with a much, much larger army because he's lost a ton of probes. God, this speed prism, though, is so obnoxious to deal with. And now with all the medevacs dying... Actually, was it all of them? Well, with a bunch of them not at home at any rate. This army is going to struggle to get repaired back up, healed back up. There is a 5th base. The 3rd base has been forced to lift. It's not a crazy amount of money still there, but he's losing a lot of SCVs. Creator trying to poke and prod the army with the High Templar. Disruptors. Oh, will try and connect. Vikings are going to get some decent shots. They're going to get cleaned up pretty quickly. The Disruptor shots are incredible. All the Colossus do finally go down. That last Ruptor getting a big hit on the Marauders. Does Cure have enough potentially to clean this up? Even if he does, I don't think he has enough on the Remax necessarily. I mean, Creator doesn't have an amazing economy right now. This normally would be over, but Creator's eco is not fantastic. It is actually pretty even with Cure's. And Cure still has a, well, had an upgrade advantage. Yeah, normally I would say this is like almost always victory for the Protoss because they're like on so many bases still. They have so much more access to mining. But until this base gets up and running, it's not actually the most amazing situation for Creator. Good split here this time. Cure has reestablished mining at this base and is nicely resaturating the gases. He's also getting into advanced ballistics. Already has the +2 ship weapons for the Liberators. And this game is not over. Now, the fact that this base in the top right has gone undetected is a problem. But it is about to get scouted and it is about to get hit by ranged Liberators. That's the Liberator without advanced ballistics, by the way. He will have to scan to see the... I don't think that hits. It definitely doesn't hit without vision. It definitely doesn't have vision. There we go. Now he scans. He is going to be able to kill at least 1 or 2 probes. Creator is going to try and get in on top of this base. Storm on the mineral line. That's going to hit this hard. Disruptors not able to hit the planetary. He kind of swapped targets a little bit there. Now, Cure does have 5 orbitals, but that's not enough to indefinitely scan and also keep up with Creator's economy. Creator is now mining a fair bit more. Oh, Disruptor shot did connect on a couple of bio units. This is turning into a banger. Liberator count continuing to rise here. Nice job with the pickup on the High Templar. I do believe he avoided losing that. Scan comes in. Cure is going to move the Liberator up a little bit. Oh, the Storm. That one's a Giga Storm, but Could have been worse. This does hit some Liberators and actually will do a fair bit of damage to them. Oh, damn. That Advanced Ballistics Liberator getting huge damage done. Actually wipes out the entire mineral line, and now it is Kira ahead in the worker count. Disruptor shots. Oh, they're going to be big. Those were Conexiones. Kira does need to secure a new base, and he is looking for that 6th on the top right. Also getting into more Vikings, adding a couple more SCVs as well. Creator has been so good with the Ruptors in this game. Really on point with the Ruptor Micro. He's gone for 30 Blink Stalkers, by the way. Like, both players have a monstrous army. Massive, massive Giga Mega army. Giga Mega. Mega Giga. Ellie Giggle. Do we have DT Blink, by the way? No. Oh, that's super funny. He started it basically as I was thinking, like, huh, TT Blink would be really nice here. We're going to see Cure adding on one of the late game engineering bay upgrades. Surely he'll go for the other one, too. Looks like he did lose an add-on. Oh, he's gone with the Imba Liberator spot. Only air unit's going to hit that bad boy. Magiga. Feel like Cure's been hanging on by the skin of his teeth. He has. Not easy when they have all this splash. That is for damn sure. But now the Liberators, it is their time to shine. One of them does get sniped down, but there's still 8 Liberators on the field. +3 ship weapons also being added in. That's not going to make a difference really to the Liberators. Creator. Oh, he's going to warp in DTs? This is going to turn into a bit of a base trade. This is going to get very, very messy here. Cure with an attempted split. It's a pretty decent one. Recall is going to try and come through. He loses all but one of the Ruptors. Meanwhile, he wants to kill this base. Could force field it. Oh, he doesn't even need to. Does not need to force field these out. Is this the right fight? We are going to see the Prism. Not able to get the warp in. Colossus went down as well. It's a really messy fight. Does Creator actually have the numbers? He might. Cure is trying to run through. There's a second Prism. That's going to get taken down. Cancels the warp in. But I think Creator might actually just have too many Blinky boys. What the hell was this? It was a flank that flanked, that flanked, that flanked, that flank. How would you like your steak? Flank steak. Blink forward, sniping 2 medevacs, one of them full. And Creator somehow, some way, ends up winning this fight. And Cure is, I mean, this has come down to the wire. But it is going to go in the favor of Creator in this game, number 1, almost certainly at this point. I wonder how much damage the DTs did in the fight. It was really hard to tell what was actually happening in that fight for a lot of it. Oh, I feel like you just clicked that orbital, surely. Nah, it's fine. I think it's going to probably maybe die anyways. Cure is very much focused on trying to find a fight that's good enough to win this game somehow still. Orbital does end up burning down. Creator's like, oh, that's where you're getting money from. Okay, well, we're going to fix that. Missile turret going to get taken out here. Oh, look at the mules all dying in unison. Perhaps we just click the planetary instead of running away and kiting through liberation zones like that and letting it get so many shots. But actually, that might have been a huge blunder from Creator. That was a huge blunder from Creator. He actually just really, really lost a lot there. Is that going to let Cure have a chance now? That was a huge mistake from Creator with the army movement. Will that be enough to let Cure back into it? It might be. Robo units have been added back in. Disruptor's going to try and move forward. They're fighting over these 2 bases. Winner of this fight gets to keep their base and kill the other. The Disruptors get taken out on the front line. They were blocked, body blocked out by the Blink Stalkers there. I think Creator might have thought this game was already over and has now gotten a little sloppy in the last minute, and that might actually be enough for Cure to end up securing this. We do pass the 100,000 resources lost mark. A sure sign of a banger. Prism is going to juggle these units around. Is that the blink forward? I think it was a crazy one and not the blink at all. Two Colossus do show up. If he had just waited for them before engaging, might have been a completely different story. Instead, it is going to be Cure surviving and taking his opponent down. What a game and what a turnaround from Cure. Creator with a hole in his desk right now. There's no way his desk has survived this game. Damn. Well done by Cure. Insane. That base on the top right got so much value. Man, that is a... Creator's looking at the replay right now, and he's got to be... He's got to be kicking himself for that one. He had that game in the bag, 100%. So, either clean up the army, or sorry, either like kill the base and decisively kill it, or just continue to contain the Terran. There were a lot of things that Creator could have done from that position to win that game, but kudos to Cure. Kudos to Cure for some insane fighting spirit on that one. It was a throw? Oh, 100%. I don't like to use the term often, but that was definitely a throw. I do think Cure had a lot of opportunities before that. And I don't know if I would say they were throws when he lost, but like there were situations where he lost a lot of army. But I definitely think the player that played better won that game. Here we go, spawning up at the top left. It is Creator in the red. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom right. Some incredible tenacity. His Team Liquid's Cure in the blue. All right, we are going to be seeing a very quick probe scout. Pretty close game for the most part. Yeah, very, very close game. Creator did a lot of things very, very well. Like the Prism Micro was extremely good in many, many situations. Really feel like Cure was fighting from behind the majority of the time, though. I feel like a lot of that game he was in a good spot. The temptation to try and finish the game when you're ahead, though. Yeah, it's hard to... It's hard to fault Creator for thinking he had that one in the bag, because I thought... I mean, I said it was over. I thought it was over. I think it was over. But he overcommitted onto the planetary. Without killing it is the thing. The thing is, if he just stops kiting for one volley, because he's microing to the right against a planetary fortress, and instead of just clicking it down with everything he had and killing it, he ends up letting it stay alive for like maybe 10 seconds, which there was then Liberators shooting his army. The planetary fortress itself was getting huge splash damage on the Stalkers. the army was very expensive and very difficult to replace. And then he kind of rushed the re-engagement before 2 Colossus showed up. Oh, he did have momentum. He had a huge amount of momentum. He just needed to finish the kill on the planetary or not fight it. I think he just legitimately underestimated the time it would take that to kill. By the way, he loses the first Adept just barely. Not able to kill that Hellion. I mean, that's a rough game for a creator. There's no way around it. It just kind of sucks to lose a game like that. Where's the... Okay, I was like, there's a third Reaper for sure. 3 Reaper, 2 Hellion. There is a shield battery here. With all 5 units alive and one of the first units dying for creator. This is going to be potentially very painful. Shield battery is close to the mineral line. Already 1 probe going down. Creator is going to lose at least a good number more. Oh, he's going to lose like 6 or 7 probes potentially. 6 probes go down. Hellions. Oh, getting some big lineup shots on these probes. He can get a potentially another big one. Really nice split from creator there. Oh, that was slick. That was actually so clean. Well done. Without that, he loses a minimum of 3 or 4 more probes. As it is, Cure is already caught up in the worker count. Creator does surge 2 more back ahead with the help of Chrono Boost, but this is a very good start for Cure. Would a mine drop? Will creator be able to deal with this? I mean, certainly he will be able to. Nope. Stalkers don't have their blink yet. There's only 3 stalkers here. Oh, very nice job from Cure creator. Not able to get the kill on that medevac before it can get the mines and get out. Meanwhile, Hellion in the natural, I mean, it's not going to do anything. Did he scout the Templar archives? Barely not. Barely not.
Supply depots required.
Oh, observer. Oh, he doesn't even need to drop the auto turret. That's painful for creator. Runs out of room to fly and has to take an angle that will expose him to the Marines. I mean, this game already feels so bad for creator. The storm opening needs to get an incredible amount done for him to have any chance in this game, to be honest. Nice kill on that. Did the... Okay, he did kill the medevac. So that's good. He kills the medevac, kills the 2 mines. And it is worth noting that Cure... I mean... Oh. Oh, SC2 just crashed. No? Okay. Okay. Internet just had a little poop. Hopefully it will stop pooping. With so few Stalkers, very good job from Cure to get the tanks out front. Stalkers really can't be skirmishing against tanks super effectively. Now Storm is available. Oh, that's a really nice Storm. Auto turret does drop. Creator lost the Stalker to his own Storm, unfortunately. Really nice blink micro right there. And with no medevacs yet, just one getting... oh, no, there we go. There's already one with the army. Okay, the first 2 medevacs. Ooh, we do have a big blink forward. He's trying to bait with into the storms, but there was only one available. There's the second one. Unfortunately, the Templar he dropped out didn't all have Storm, and now it is going to be Cure able to keep pushing forward. That looked like it was going to be a really good hold for a minute. And if he dropped out the correct Templar secondly, or the second Templar... If he had 2 Storms available when he dropped those 2 Templar, He kind of crushes that army. As it is, he will hold the base. Oh, big link forward. I guess he's got an Archon and an Immortal. Creator's like the only player that will use Archons in battle like this. Trokefast has returned. Oh, no. What are we doing? His brain is melted into goo. He ate the ragu in his brain. Ragu on my niece and the nephew. Oh, there's the YouTube Jeopardy or something. Brennan Lee Mulligan, Rebecca Black, and someone else that I don't know. They're all competing in like pseudo celebrity Jeopardy, niche internet micro celebrity Jeopardy. Sal and I are going to be competing, surely. Heh. Oh. Window meme. We do have Cure getting set up for a potential Doom drop. But Creator is set up to potentially murder. Actually, he's only got 8 Stalkers. They don't have +1. They will not one-shot a medevac. Not from full HP. PVA glow. We're a little unhinged today. That's fine. We'll keep it up. Hingeless in Seattle, as I like to say. Very nice scan. So Creator obviously saw this long ago. Cure, does he know about the gold? Oh, he knows about it now. Or he is going to know about it in a moment. Yeah, he was like, you're taking a 4th, my guy. You cannot sit on 3 bases. I really like that Cure is not forcing the issue on trying to attack into a 3-base Protoss. Also very good that he did scan the main. Would argue that I'm always unhinged. That's my secret. I'm always just a fucking weirdo. Yeah. 'Tis true. I do really, really like how Creators played this out from an honestly pretty brutal start. Like, losing the probes early. It's not easy to recover from that, but he's doing everything he can. That second Forge, extended thermal lance. Yeah, it's on the way. It's not late, I would say. It's just that he had to commit into the Templar tech pretty hard. Cure wants... Oh, he didn't build a second NG bay. He just realized now. Oops. That's okay. He's a little shy on gas for +2 armor anyways, and it builds relatively quick. It's a 25-second structure. That's not that bad. Oh, Wintermine got a kill on a probe. And a hole in the bottom of the sea. Surely he'll be chomping at the bit. Start up that +2 armor. Just now got the gas for it. Already on Mules, already on double starport Viking production. But, I mean, that is a lot of gas output, a lot of gas expenditure. That's where you really do need that 4th base. Oh, +2 armor, please. +1 ship weapons, maybe 2. A man can dream. Creator's actually looking down the barrel of a nice upgrade lead in a moment. 2-1 versus 1-1. Not crazy, but certainly better than nothing. Especially, once again, considering how this game started. Also going to be getting a 5th base up and running pretty soon. Cure will have the Planetary Fortress completing in a moment. Oh, let's watch the fight. Storm is going to land. God, that was some terrible observing from us, wasn't it? I was going to say, it did look like a lot of Vikings went down there. Storm, you really have to approach it so differently. It does last so long now. Creator does have a really significant informational advantage with that watchtower. Finally, +1 ship weapons and +2 armor started up. Oh, EMP does land once again after the first storm, even though the storm doesn't really do too much. I mean, even with the vision, you really don't want to be attacking up the ramp. I feel like more than anything, Storm's greatest strength now is against Vikings, air units, Liberators. And, I mean, it just complicating an army. Complicating a battlefield. It is a very strong zoning tool now. EMP does land again. Most of the High Templar have been fully drained of energy, but not all. Creators kept them very nicely split. Scan comes in. Ooh, that is going to be... No, it's not going to be a big storm. Very nice EMP. Creator was really anticipating that storm landing, and it caused him to step forward with his army in a way that he never would have, I think, if he knows that EMP is going to land. Kira taking a really nice set of defensive fights. I guess it's all kind of part of the same fight, but some big defensive EMPs. Oh, nice snipe on... Was that a medevac or a Viking? Not sure. One of the above. That was a Viking, I'm pretty sure. There was lots of Viking crumbs on the ground afterwards. Creator will get caught out of position. Kira is going to be able to get position on this base. And Creator's just going to give it up. Oh, Storm. Yeah. Nope. Oh, my God. He does bait an EMP, but he will lose the Prism. Ah, a little bit of miscontrol there from Creator. It feels like the frustrations are starting to build. I don't know if Cure wants to be going up this ramp, though. The Vikings are going to get absolutely murdered. They will take down the 2 Colossus, but another one shows up. No, Cure's got enough stuff. He just had so much raw DPS in that army. Look at the resources lost. Yeah, never mind. That was totally fine for Cure. He just had so much damage, output, and healing. And he has now got a 6th base. Holy guacamole. Holy Doomdrop, Batman. That is a lot of bio that is all of a sudden in your main. Recall comes through. Is it enough? Not yet. Not yet. Disruptor shot could make it enough. Oh, that's a juicy shot. Holy moly. We do have Creator coming back with more army, but is it going to be enough? Cure wants to continue fighting. He kind of has to continue fighting. Won't be able to get that Disruptor. Cure is actually going to end up losing a ton here. That one Disruptor shot for Creator was so clutch. And I'm not going to say that gets Creator back into the game really yet, because it is still 5 base to 6 in favor of the Terran, even though one of those bases for the Protoss is a gold. Nope. What is in this? This is all Ghosts and Marauders. There's so much army. 7 Ghosts and 5 Marauders. Trapped here on the top. They are going to try and go back in. There's no minerals left. God, warping in Zealots there is really just not going to do anything for you. They just died so fast to the Ghosts. And the Marauders were also there. This main Nexus is going to fall, but on the other side of the map, it is a break attempt from Creator, and it will not be successful. We'll rewatch that fight, but... yeah, I know, there's no way. Liberators showing up. Without the Liberators, he's still going to get absolutely cooked, but it's even worse with the Liberators. Damn, Cure is really good. Cure is good at the Vidya game. Wowie zowie. Oh, that was good timing. That was a minute and a half before we got an ad. Welcome, King Kai. Courage every day. Sick game. Yeah. Very exciting. Very exciting. Wow, 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 wow. Is anyone covering ByuN versus Parzival? Probably Dave Testa. Okay, so Do we want to cover Clem versus Cure now and see how he deals with this? Or should we look for... Oh, it's really dependent on whether... Because if ByuN wins right here, we would get ByuN herO right away for a best of 5. But if Percival wins, it goes to a game 3, which it is looking pretty good for Percival to potentially send it to that game 3. And by looking pretty good, I mean it's looking very good. He's up 50 army supply. He has Ravens in a late game. All right, we do have to run at... We're going to run 3 minutes of ads. I do apologize. Only option. Imagine watching ads. This brought to you by the guys that make it so you don't have to watch ads, gang. Nice. Hell yeah. Percival does have some damn fine TVT. You gonna play... Oh, OSRS leagues in just 2 weeks? Oh, damn. Honestly, probably not. Probably not. It was... Even... Okay, I don't know. It was fun. But, like... Oh, I really don't know. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. You were gonna play it, then my PC died, so it's about the only thing left you can play on your laptop. Oh damn. Damn. Wait, Vibe is playing SC2? Really? Wow. Oh my god, he's going 2-base swarm host in ZVZ. Kick. W. A kick. A W. W kick. Kick W. Kick W. Kick W. Kick W. There's a surprising number of people that play 2-base swarm host in ZVZ. Did I play? I might have played Vibe, like, not long ago. If he's doing this. It's such a goofy way to play. Oh, it's so silly. I feel like it is the most beatable, too. Like, the most beatable. I mean, obviously, everything in StarCraft 2 is... Yeah, it's pretty beatable. But, like, there's beatable, and then there's, like... Yeah, this is... goofy, you know? I actually don't feel like two-base swarm host is particularly... Well, okay, I guess it really depends on the map. There are some maps where two-base swarm host is incredibly obnoxious to deal with. Okay, once the other semifinal finishes, we might swap over. It is possible. We might swap over. Or sorry, once the other semifinal is ready. I'll put a prediction up for now, just in case. I'll see how we're feeling, you know? We'll see what chat says. I'm sure chat says, show the goddamn game, Steadfast. Show the goddamn game. What's wrong with you? Show the game. But, I mean, it's valid. Spawning down on the bottom left, it is Team Liquid's Clem. Melem. And his opponent spawning up the top right for Team Liquid as well. It is Cure. In the blue. I will say, I kind of feel like, Clem has been... His identity has felt a little bit diluted. I meant diluted, not diluted. Like, it feels like it's feels like he's kind of going through it a little bit, you know? So I don't know that he's had a I don't think he's had a situation where a player's had his number as hard as herO has in StarCraft 2's history. The only player I think that comes close, and I would argue actually it's more impactful, but maybe not necessarily with the way Clem's mindset seems to work. I don't want to get too deep in the reads on, you know, psychologically analyzing the players without talking to them about it. But it does feel like Clem's frustration has become significant, especially versus herO. But the player that had his number before was herO. But that was only offline tournaments. Now, that is obviously what you're training for. That's the big stuff. Those are the things, yeah, you're looking for, you know? This was while Clem was still playing TVT. Yes. Yeah. He did finally beat Maru, though, in a huge offline tournament. herO had issues with max packs for a long time, then overcame that. Yes, he did. And now he's like, I feel like herO's playing the best StarCraft of his entire career. Did Clem see that? Oh, I really should have been looking. I think he didn't check back down. Funny enough, Clem actually hasn't seen into Cure's base yet.
In the shadows.
Okay, he did see it. Oh, that's a big intercept. Blink is done. He will blink on top of this. All three mines are out. Blink is done. Oh, that's unfortunate. Blinking into range and not quite able to get out of range of the last mine. Still, that's one probe and a stalker for a full mine drop, fully cleaned up. You're going to be happy about that. You're always going to be happy about that. Clem, though, is... I think it's fair to say he's a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to StarCraft 2, though, and might be frustrated that he lost the stalker there. Still, it was a good situation. Yeah, I would kind of agree with that a little bit, Potato Wizard. Clem was very good at finding little openings everywhere. Clem has been playing Protoss versus Terran for quite a while. Like, quite a while. Really surprised Clem isn't going in here with this. Auto turret plus Reaper getting 3 kills right here. Okay, yeah, this is a really well-placed tank. This covers this stim and combat shield super, super well, particularly the stim. Oh, good probe pull there. Doesn't lose a single probe this time. Ooh, siege tank, well set up. Yeah, I feel like so much of TVP has become about positioning. And I mean, it's always been about positioning to a certain extent. But the speed and micro don't seem like they play as big of a factor as they did. And they did play a huge factor for a very long time. And they're still very important, very valuable. Oh, Stalker's going to be blinking back here. Blinking Park. Tank's going to get caught on siege. He's going to be able to take out both of them. One of them did actually friendly fire before it went down. The other one got an okay-ish shot on the Zealots. But Clem is going to crush this push. Absolutely murk it. And he's going to be able to chase down a lot of this army, too. Widow Mines do show up. Will... Oh, nice little split away from Clem. That was such a fast split, too. He doesn't feel like he can continue chasing. Or, no, he does feel like he can. Sees the army now. Force field's getting dropped. God, this is a really good setup here from Clem. He's going to almost certainly be able to get a cancel on this third CC if he feels confident that he can. Cure really doesn't want to lose this. SCV finally goes down. It was, of course, increasing at HP. Command center will fall, and this is now a successful push, as long as he doesn't overcommit, but I don't think he can overcommit. I think he just wins. His control with toss is insane. It's really good. It is really, really good. Bunker will go down. Kira going to try and burrow up on top of the army with the mines. Not going to be able to do so. And Clem will take game number 1. In thrilling fashion. I want to see if the other series is ready to go. I want to watch some more herO games. I got to be honest. I'm kind of here for that, you know? Oh, but ByuN and Percival are going to be going to a game number 2 or game number 3. Clem is one of the few that can stalkers can counter libs. I feel like there's a few players that can make it look make stalkers look quite strong against liberators. I think what makes it very difficult is when they're also, you know, supported by the EMPs. There's just a lot of stuff. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top left. It is Team Liquid's Clem. Melem. And his opponent is spawning down on the bottom right for Team Liquid. It's Cure. In the blue. Oh. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hope you're doing all right. Oh, we're engineering bay blocking, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah. Ruby Rock. I mean, the third bases are quite far away from the original positions. Clem boosting his probes hither and thither, increasing the mining. Clem he's just gonna head out right over here. Gonna take the gate nexus at this base. I feel like I'm hearing some static weirdly, and I'm very confused by it. All right. What's it going to be? Reaper into Factory and Reactor. Could be Hellion still. We'll see. We will see. Of course, Hellion run by is going to be very difficult to deal with when you have to defend two places. I mean, you can't just wall the natural and be safe. That's part of what makes this fundamentally... Well, this is why Terran players do this play, you know? This is why they go for this play. Clem dodging the grenade, saving the probe. Nice job. Also saved the other probe by sending it to the right side. It is not going to be a Hellion drive-by, by the way. It is instead going to be, I think, another mine drop. Oh. Clem did open up with a quick halluc. Halluc. Oh, that's kind of cute. He hides the Reaper in the natural. That's interesting. Mine will kill the hallucination. Hey, welcome, More Thunder. Yeah, you asked. You were like, oh, why isn't he covering it? And I was like, you know what? Why aren't I covering it? We can do it. We can do this. Clem going up to 3 gates. Blink, no robo just yet. Doesn't need that robo right away. But will you do it again next week too? Probably, as long as it's not too brutal on me for... Oh, wow, he actually does find the Reaper. With the pylon being built there. As long as it's not too brutal for me in terms of covering the KFC in the morning. The Kentucky Fried Cup. Kung Fu Cup. I was like, what is it actually called? I forgot for a moment. Reaper does end up getting an amazing grenade that knocked a ton of probes away. And 2 kills. Oh my god. And he gets away. No way. Oh, no, he doesn't. He did, and then he didn't. Oh, mine shot from the high ground. Clem, no. Oh, okay. Oh, the last second split just saved like 6 or 7 more probes. Kung Fu Cup starts at 7 a.m. Cure is going for a tank push behind this. He's building a second barracks, but he's getting landed Vikings, or Vikings to land them. Yeah, there it is. How funny would it be if you could build Vikings that started landed? 2 more barracks start up, even as he goes for the tank push. No SCV is going to pull, it looks like. Yeah, no. Oh, did the mine... Oh my god, did he get more probe kills? Sheesh. Cure is fighting back in a big way in game number 2. And And Clem, I think Clem is just cooked. I think there's no way, right? Robo's going to fall. Nexus has no chance of surviving. Oh, he did. Oh, my God. He did. He split up the target fire, and he didn't kill the first tank. Oh, no, no, no. That is pain. Oh, God. That is so painful. Even if he did, I think he loses too many Stalkers, and the Nexus still falls, and he's still very far behind. But as it is, that is about the worst that could go. That sucks. That's a roughy toughie. Does look like Percival is going to cook ByuN in game number 3 of their series. So he fought back and will be rewarded with a top 4, it looks like. Maybe? Can ByuN hold? Nah, he's dead. He's dead as a doornail. Down 19 SCVs, 18 SCVs. Yeah, no. Percival wins the game versus ByuN there. Although ByuN's on like 5 Ravens. That's weird. All right, here we go. Game number 3. Spawning down on the bottom right, it is Clem. Clem for Team Liquid. And his opponent spawning up at the top left, it is Cure, also for Team Liquid. Crazy how that works. They're both a part of the same team. Cure's tank pushes look so clean. He is such a clean player when it comes to his execution. Like, I really... I really just get so impressed whenever I watch Cure play. Like, he doesn't do anything particularly flashy. But what he does do, he does it so well. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. The Blue Jays won. Heck yeah, vibes are repaired. I can't believe that Vibes has not been like a word of the year or whatever. Is that a thing? That's a thing, right? What is it? Merriam-Webster's or Oxford Dictionary will do like their word of the year. I think this year it was slop, which was very funny to me. Oh, probe snipe again. Cure. Oh my god. He's on fire. He's heating up. Reaper into the natural. Oh. Good dodge on the grenade right there from Clem. Instantly just pulled the probe around it. A little ring around the rosy. No pocket full of posies for this probe, as it will live. For now. Cure going for a Hellion this time. No straight mine. Marines just setting up at the top of the ramp saying, hey, what you got going on? What you got going on over there? Huh? No sentry this time, so it will be a much quicker robo. I mean, I suppose it was a pretty quick robo in the previous game, but he didn't have an immortal, which is what he needed more than anything to deal with that tank push. Immortal's extremely good at making you not die. Why did Clem switch to Protoss? Well, first it was he didn't want to play TBT. And also he feels that his skills are better reflected. His speed, his big strengths reflect better by playing Protoss versus Terran. And I kind of agree. Kind of agree. I just hope we don't see him switch to Protoss full time. Like for all the races. Yeah, it's like an April Fool's joke, Infofox. Good job right here from Clem. Oh, I like that. He sieges up the Observer just to make that a little easier. And a massive difference between Game 2 and Game 3 in terms of damage done. It's an awful April Fool's that it hurts to read. Yeah. Yeah. You apparently are able to turn it off. But I don't know why they thought this was like... They're like, haha, now people don't want to use our app. Like, oh, okay. Well, I saw it already, and I'm not April Fool's yet. I wonder if it's only browser? I don't know. Haha, joke's on you. Now you're not... You're going to use YouTube instead. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I'll use YouTube instead. No, wait. Ah, oh, damn it. Bowser.
SM Orc.
Nyum. Oh, auto turrets. Where'd the Raven go? He didn't lose it, did he? Yeah, he did. Oh my god, the Raven died. But he does draw his opponent out of position with that. Probes. Well, honestly, 4 probes for a Raven. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's a lot of bio. There's going to be a Colossus in a moment, but man, that's a lot of bio. Cure's timings, man, are so sick. No +1 weapons just yet. Concussive is going to start up. Stim is not yet done. He needs to wait for Stim. Clem gets the jump on him before Stim was done, even just 1-2 seconds. All it takes to get a kill on one of these medevacs. And that immediately cuts the power of the army significantly. Oh. I'm going to try and bait this out. He baits out the Unburrow, which is going to allow him to get the snipe. Does still lose a Stalker, but it's a big Stim forced out once again. Still no +1 weapons. Kicks in just now. Concussive shells in a moment. Here with a good concave. Great scan, but he won't get both observers. I think Clem might have F2'd that one a little bit. Wish I could figure out how to turn this off, live in the same time zone as the caster, man. I actually don't know. It just asked. It's like, oh, we do a bit of trolling. Haha. Do you want us to turn this off? So at least they had that as a feature. But, like, it's like, guys. Be a little bit less self-defeating, please. Just a little bit. I do remember there was the SC2 thing where there was like a cake. The workers that were carrying little cakes. 2 SCVs for 3 Zealots. That's not a great trade. Here's going to be happy with that, I think. But it did drag the whole army back home. Gives Clem a little bit more map control. He's already got a 4th base up and running. Disruptor starts up for the transition. Oh. Yeah, that's not the worst thing in the world. Splashes on some stalkers. They'll recover shields. +1 weapon's going to complete for Clem. Did he? Yeah, he did just finish the 2nd forge. He's going to be able to go straight into 2-1 upgrades. Yeah, there we go. There is a probe that is taking a very long circuitous route. Fake Prism is kind of cute. Wow, that is a really... Wait. Oh my god. The probe, it's faster for the probe to drop the gas off at the natural than to get back to the main nexus. Have you ever seen something this dumb before? Meanwhile, people at home being like, hey, I've got to change the electrical in my stuff. ChatGPT, is it safe if I disconnect, I don't know, power? Yeah, probably. You'll be fine. Good. Okay, I disconnected the power by biting the cable. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, biting the cable is the best way to disconnect power. That probe is really, really funny. The SimCity of Clem is like doing him no favors at all. Is the main fully walled? No, it's just actually faster from this point to get here than it is to go all the way around here. Okay, we should watch the fight, watch the armies. Oh, nice split. I mean, there's no reason for Clem to even look at that. Oh, big Ruptor shot. There's no reason for Clem to think that that would be, like, a problem. Cure with a pre-spread that is very nice. Nice hit on the sensor tower attempt. I'm so invested in this getting fixed, but it's not going to happen, is it? 3-2 upgrade startup for Clem. It is 2-1 versus 2-1. +2 armor nearly done for Cure. He has started his +3 attack. Good kills on the Ruptors at first, but the next sets do hit hard. However, Cure does have a strong, powerful army. A mighty, beefy army. There's a hallucinated probe just there. Cool. It is also triple Robo, and we're rallying in triple Disruptor. 7 probes at once. God, when you're on so many bases, you can build probes in a gosh darn hurry, can't ya? It's still just taking the longest time. God, this probe, man. Oh, we're building a 4th Robo now. Proxy Throbo. Ruptor shot. Just plink. Oh, he does get the kill on the sensor tower. Nice. That's the third kill. Wow. Not bad. Oh, he still hasn't fixed it. I was like, oh, he fixed it. Nope. I mean, why would you ever look back for that? There are no Zergs really played today. It was just, I think, Celsius was the only one that actually played. Oh, landed Vikings on the left side. That is a lot of Vikings, actually. 14. Why do we have 14 Vikings? That is way too many. That is way too many Vikings right now. Really good split there against the Ruptor. Avoiding it quite nicely. Oh, Clem's got to be careful. That's a lot of army that is going to get caught here. Cure has so much army supply right now. Oh, the lift on the Vikings, avoiding those Ruptor shots. That's a juicy Ruptor, but he is going to lose 3 for it. Vikings going to land. They're going to do very well against the Stalkers. Oh, that's a nice little blink to the top right. However, the Bio is able to kite out from the surround that the charge lots had. Wasn't a full surround. Clem is actually, he needs to build stuff. He's got 3,400 minerals in the bank, and he is down 40 army supply. Kira is starting to cook. He's starting to cook again. Oh, he tried to stim, but the landed Vikings can't stim, so he couldn't get away. These two disruptors do go very far forward, way too close to the army. Not able to get their shots off. 3-3 has completed for the bio. Scan comes in, sees a disruptor from very far back. Clem still actually struggling to spend all his cash. He doesn't have enough gateways. He also just doesn't have enough gas. Oh, he took one of the probes off. No, wait, no. Oh my god, it went and built more gateways. So he's like, wait, where are you from? I mean, that probe was not contributing to the workforce at all. Oh, fight in the middle. Kira is trying to secure a 5th. He does have that +2 ship weapons. Not yet going for Liberators. He's getting the Caduceus Reactor Medivac energy upgrade. Clem has now remaxed. Oh, disruptors being avoided. Clem is really trying to keep the pressure ramped up. He has so many disruptors right now. Liberators would be a godsend for Cure, and he is just now firing up his first 4. Disruptors will get avoided. EMP trying to land on that one disruptor, but there's just so many shots available. Clem is inching his way forward. Oh, does connect on some of the ghosts. One of them dying. 3 of them deep in the red now. Clem gets the kill on another one. Cure is getting pummeled by endless Novas. Purification online. And as the last 2 Vikings go down, 2 Colossus immediately fired up. Disruptors continuing to just pour into this position. Nice playing forward. Snipes down one of those Liberators as it sieges up. And Cure, who had so much momentum, has lost it all. And now it is Clem who is just bullying with Ruptor after Ruptor after Ruptor. And now 3 Colossus are going to be hitting the field in a moment. Well, 2 of them are going to hit it in a moment. 3rd one, I think, started up a little bit later. Where is it? I don't even know. Oh, no, yeah, never mind. They're all 3 going to be out. Ooh, we're going to see Clem coming into this fight. I don't know about this one. That's a lot of liberation zones. The disruptors are good. Colossus does get taken down. Clem. Oh, that's a big Ruptor shot once again. The liberation zones are scary to attack into. Is this enough, though? The answer, I think, is going to be, well, at the moment, no. Cure is doing an amazing job of rallying into the fight and keeping Clem from completely routing him. But 16 more Zealots warp in. Even now, the army supplies are dead even. There's not a lot of Stalkers on the field. Only 3 Stalkers. Clem needs a big round of Stalker warp-ins. Those Zealots he just warped in actually really don't move the needle at all. He's going to send them around the map. I really like that choice. 4 Disruptors being built at once. Cure has nothing at this 3rd base, by the way. He does have the building armor. Very good in a situation like this. Disruptor. Oh, just barely not able to connect with the ghosts. These 2, though, they do connect. They connect big time. 18 SCVs going down for Cure. And now Clem is massively outmining his opponent. Does lose a Nexus. But he saves most of the probes, actually. Liberators will eventually clean up these Zealots on the 3rd base. And these Liberators just farming kills. Cure, if he can max out, he's going to have a massive, massive army. Also, Blink DTs. Oh, that's going to be a big play on this top left base. That's a dead base. That's a dead base. It just doesn't know it yet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Even if you respawn immediately, you're almost never saving that base. Now, with how the DTs kind of position themselves around the blink, he might have been able to. But he didn't respond literally instantaneously, so it's not an easy feat. Clem now going to counterattack as Cure was kind of rotating around the map. He's going to get another base. Cure will kill 2 bases, but this definitely favors Clem right now. I mean, look at the mining. Look at the mining. We got a gold base still mining. We've got the middle base being rebuilt. Oh, big shot on the Marines once again. Oh, and 2 more ghosts going down again. Clem doing a really good job of saving probes here. Cure has a gigantic army. This can still go in his favor if he can get a good enough fight. Oh, but that's going to be tough with some good disruptors. Going to allow for a very aggressive blink forward. But unfortunately, not able to find the Liberators. They're all safe on the left. Oh, and now we see a flank coming in from Cure. 1 disruptor does go down. Liberators not sieging up. Now they will siege up. But Clem is able to get out of the zones. Kills the vast majority of that top right army, if not all. And he has taken control of this game. Cure really, really made him work for it. But at this point, now the army supplies aren't even really telling the truth, because a third of the army supply for our Cure is in medevacs. Another third is in Liberators, and there's basically no bio units left on the field. And Cure can't afford to build any. Not yet, but he will reestablish mining. Just a little bit. Clem warping in some zealots here. How many orbitals do we have? 5 orbitals. Okay. Oh, maybe had at this point. Oh, no lift on the main CC. Unfortunate. I mean, this has been an action-packed game, an exhausting game. Missile turret getting taken out there. Prism will finally get killed off. Clem has not been using the Ward Prism much. But he gets some value there. That is a lot of Liberators. That is too many Liberators to blink into, I think, with the number of Stalkers Clem has. But it's close. The thing is, if there's even 1 ghost behind it and he EMPs the Stalkers, the Liberators are one-shotting them. And you're just losing, like, every Stalker. Forcing the rotation. Cure is doing a good job of defending his positions. Clem is starting to mine out on some of his bases. But, I mean, he's maxed out. Zealot's going to warp in once again, as well as a DT into the main base. He's going to find not a lot of infrastructure, but Cure is no longer at max supply. Oh, this time, though, Clem is just going to find an orbital. Maybe? No, the repair is just in time. He didn't click the orbital hard enough, early enough, and that gave Cure the opportunity to repair it. Vikings will take down the Prism, but not before it gets another warp in. However, it's a pretty ineffective warp in. Yeah, no, it's not going to get too much done, but what it does do is distract Cure. And Clem, at this point, he's kind of just like battering Cure. And it feels like it's just a matter of time until Clem gets finds his opponent enough out of position. And this might be that moment. Does he go for the blink? No. I mean, the sensor tower's right there. Disruptor will hit it again. Oh, was just a little bit too far away with that one Ruptor. Clem is actually getting into a Templar Archives. And funnily enough, he just now started it, but he's going to have +3 shields. This Got that on the way. DTs being added in here. I was going to say, I don't think you can hit the missile turret without a the Liberator hitting. Finally gets that sensor tower once again. I feel like there should be a Sky Toss transition at this point. It would be really, really hard to deal with it. But at the same time, there's +3 ship weapons. Oh, that's a big disruptor shot. And, like, I feel like you don't necessarily need to do it, but it probably would have been a lot simpler if he had just made, like, 4 Tempests. However, it's always tricky. And, like, if you're wrong, you feel foolish by transitioning when you didn't need to. Now, though, Cure is well and truly broke. And he has been for a while, but... Also, if it ain't broke, you know... Oh, Blink to the low ground. Colossus is going to be able to rotate. Now, the High Templar landing a nice little storm. A lot of medevac energy here. Cure has been fighting with a broken arm for so long in this game at this point. And he is still somehow making it happen. He doesn't literally have a broken arm, by the way. I'm just alluding to the fact that he has been, you know, out of this for so long. Another monster Ruptor shot from Clem. Oh, baby. This time, Orbital Command that he was targeting will get killed before he disengages. Clem is now trying to take this base away from Cure. And he is going to be able to defend it with these DTs. Liberator's finally going to get found far enough out of position that they will be snipeable. And Clem gets it done. Oh, I'm so sorry. We got ads in the middle of this because that game went so long. Do apologize. Ba-dum-bum, 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 ba-dum-bum. Protoss Army looks so bad when it gets to that stage of the game. If you talk more naturally, you will be more listenable. Ah. Wow. So if I talk more unnaturally, I'll be less listenable. Good, good, good. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good, BMW Nick. Thank you. Oh, herO's... So Percival did win, and herO's already up 2-0 over Percival. Damn, that is really funny. This is, like, much farther along. The other series, I would say... I think the other series is going to finish before this one. All right, here we go. Spawning out the top left. It is Team Liquid's Clem. Clem. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom right for Team Liquid is Cure. In the blue. I mean, not every caster is going to be every, you know, listener's cup of tea. If you enjoy me, perfect, awesome, fantastic, I appreciate it. If not, that's fine. There's still a few commentators out here. Also, it has been a while since I've covered an evening cup. I feel like it's kind of weird when it's later in the day. I have less brain power left from the day. Gate Nexus coming in from Clem. The interesting thing right now is that, yeah, a lot of people I feel like are not particularly happy with how the game is kind of shaped up in terms of design and balance. Balance. Okay, so if this does go to the finals and Clem does win this, and it ends up Clem versus herO, does Clem play Protoss versus herO? He's been playing Protoss a little bit. Well, I mean, he's been playing Protoss a lot, but he's been playing Protoss in all the matchups in this week's weeklies. I mean, if he manages to pull that off, Mango Mosh, I'll be very, very impressed. Trying to beat herO in PvP feels pretty damn difficult. Curio's going to open up 2 Reaper Hellion. Maybe we can convince them to play ZVZ in the final. Sure, you can do it in macro games. I mean, if herO lets him play a macro game without anything weird. We're going to see Reapers and Hellion getting 2 probes. That's not bad. Might be able to get some more in the natural. Ooh, nice grenade. What? Not going to be able to get anything else. In fact, can even get away. Just barely, yes.
Yes. Yes, he can.
If Clem and herO both played as ZVZ, herO gets flattened. I legitimately have no idea. I have no idea what the levels are like in ZVZ. Like, it just with Zerg. All I know is that it's almost definitely going to be both of their weakest races. Oh, Cure's Reapers have been really tenacious. Clem is a 6K Zerg, I think. I've heard people say that. I've heard people say 5.7. I've heard a lot of things. But, like, I haven't seen any actual evidence of it. It's not to say that he's not. I just, you know, would like to know for sure. Mechanically, Clem is just better? Oh, for sure. I mean, it is fair to say that in ZVZ, mechanical skill is extremely valuable. Yeah, and he might just be able to blast herO. It's a moot point because it's never going to happen, and it's off race, so it doesn't even really matter anyways. herO bashers have entered the chat. I wouldn't say herO bashers, but there's definitely a little bit of yeah, there's definitely, I think, a little bit of like he gets some unfair treatment, it feels like sometimes. Or people are a little harsh on him for sure. Clem won most of the games where Raynor played bio. Did boost just get... No, it did not get used. All right, Kira is going to try and make something happen here as the first two medevacs pop out. Will he bring the tank with him? Oh, yeah, we bring in the tank. We bring in Tanky McTankface. Oh, clean snipes right there from Clem. Getting the Marauder. What is the ping? Okay, that was central. This is central, I should say. Is Kira going to commit? Looking like he might. Charge is done. There is, of course, this Widowmine plus, well, medevac plus Widowmine. Is there somewhere we can watch these Raynor vs. Clem games? I think it was Big Brain Bouts or something, no? Or was it just a show match that they did? When did that happen? Man, this is a lot of army supply. Kira's kind of sending everything oot and a boot. Sorry, Kira's sending everything. Did I say Kira or Clem? Clem did delay his forge a lot. He's building a second one right now. He is going to have extended thermal lance. And is that the third Colossus about to pop? No, that's the second Colossus that just popped. Third one does get fired up. Cure threatening heavily, forcing a lot of Zealot Warp-ins. And does back away. Cure is so methodical with how he does this kind of stuff. Like, he is really just an incredibly patient player. Like, if I'm hitting some of the timings that he is, I am just rushing in headlong every time. Oh, the sentry wasn't fast enough to get in and then out of range. So he loses a high-energy sentry. That's really painful for Clem. It is going to be a double expand. Fourth base about to finish, and a fifth base is already on the way. This is where the Protoss economy can really start to take over. But not going to do so yet. Kira is already building his own fourth CC. Pivoting hard from the push into much eco. Unfortunately, a little bit supply blocked at 157, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Worst thing in the world. Sometimes I do talk a little fast, and I get myself tongue-tied. Cure is the classic of Terran. Kind of. Yeah. Cure and Classic have very similar profiles. I think it's harder to do it, though, with Terran in current year. Doesn't mean that Classic isn't extremely good. He is extremely good. But the way Cure does it, it feels like people can't really repeat it. It's not easily, anyways. Oh, recall going to come through. Wow, that is a big recall to just deal with a single medevac. But I suppose it's better than losing 15 probes. Clem, this time he is going to get a Stargate. Okay. Might be looking at down the barrel of a proper late game this time. Clem, oh, going to lose a fair number of Zealots. Decent little anti-armor missile. Paint the town orange. A lot of supply being occupied here for Clem. Actually, now he's kind of split it. It's down just 10 supply. For actually 14 supply of the Terran? Okay. Yeah. 2-2 will complete. We got more gateways being started up. Did Clem just shoot his own Zealots? Yeah, he did. Think that was on purpose, though. I think he just wanted to build a Stargate so that he can kill this. 3 more Nexi, even a 4th Nexus being started up. Where's the probe that's building that? Oh, here he is. I got a job to do, yeah. Oh. Medevac does drop these Mariners out. Clem will be able to clean this up. Meanwhile, Kira's going to try and pick the fight. Disruptors are a little bit out of position. They have to shoot around a corner. They actually do manage to connect their shots, kind of. Losses are being whittled down. Oh, Disruptor shot, though, is a big one. 15 kills on that one. God damn. Clem just is allergic to bad Disruptor shots here. He can't help but hit them. Can't help but just keep hitting them. Kira, though, Liberator transition starts up. He does have a bunch of command centers finishing. Well, one finished. 3 more in production. +2 ship weapons was prioritized very hard, it seems, by Kira, so it is going to finish up really soon. And Advanced Ballistics is, yeah, it's not even a minute away. Winter Madness is a good Liberator map, for sure. Kira is a master of positioning. Oh, yeah, he is. He's extremely good with it. Oh, that's a nice find on that command center before it can even begin to morph into a planetary. Big leap forward in from Clem. Kira was not expecting it. He's going to lose all 4 Liberators very quickly. That was really, really nice from Clem. Recognizing that those Liberators were not particularly well protected. Clem now getting this base. So I was talking about a Sky Toss transition. This was literally just for a Phoenix. Anti-armor missile does expire. Oh, blink TTs. They do have blink, but they don't have an angle. I mean, even somebody who's very good at positioning, if your opponent is, you know, testing and stressing your multitask, good positioning can get trumped by speed. And that is kind of what we're seeing here, actually. Clem not letting Cure take this 5th base for free or potentially at all. Repair will keep this base alive for the moment. +3 weapons has finished for Clem. Oh, blink forward going to be able to find these Liberators. Clem wipes them out. There's quite a few more behind this. 6 Liberators, but God, it is so hard to see the circles on the ground. Oh, DTs did get the kill on the base on the right side, meanwhile. 10 SCVs getting taken out as well. And Clem has begun to grind down the Terran. Cure down to not a whole lot of mineral patches. He needs a 5th base, and he needs it now. There's no way around it. He just needs a 5th base. There is a really well-placed tank here. It's just getting pot shots upon pot shots against this. Meanwhile, Blink TT's actually moving on top of the army that's trying to defend that orbital. And they're able to take down everything there. And now this game has been blown wide open. Cure is maybe going to be able to hold on. But will he be able to ever secure a 5th? Only if Clem actually lets him. And no, he's just going to tap out. He knows he's too far behind. GG is called. Clem gets the job done. Well done. My darling Clementin. Oh, Percival and herO just started their next game. That means Percival did take a game. Okay. All right. Well done. Yeah, exactly. Poriforion saying it. Yeah, quite well. Cure is very good at, like, the smart micro. You know, like the... doing almost always the right things. But it is tough. It is tough. Okay, we are going to run 3 minutes of ads. But are we going to call it a night here? I think that is the responsible thing to do. I think that is definitely the responsible thing to do. What were the maps? For this past series? I'm not 100% sure. I believe in you. Well, it's just that we have for Clem Cure. Okay. Actually, I can find that. That is actually not that hard at all. So it was Tourmaline for game 1, Ruby Rock for game 2, Taito Citadel for game 3, and Winter Madness for game 4. Taito Citadel. ByuN. Yeah. Which one did Cure take? Cure took... I was with a tank push. What map was that? One sec. I think it was map 2. Yeah, Ruby Rock. Yeah, got a bunch of worker damage early and then killed him with a tank push. Turtle power. Yeah, I think we call it a night now so that I can get good sleep for KFC tomorrow. It does look like herO is doing a lot of damage to Percival. And I think herO is about to win. Yeah, herO just won. Okay. Hey, thank you, Jeff Bezos, for the gigantified emote. Oh, Ooh la la. How fantastic. I just want to ask Clem if he's planning to play PvP versus herO. herO. Yeah, I gotta be responsible. What happened to Beowulf, by the way? I appreciate that, cooking, relaxing. He's kind of put more of his effort into Dota recently. He's actually, I feel like he's covering a fair amount of Dota. Fair amount of Dota 2. Dota 2. Playing quite a bit of Dota 2. Do 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 do. Yeah, Bayo's been playing, or sorry, been covering a decent amount of Dota 2. Yeah. Okay, I do want to... You wonder if Clem would play Protoss against herO? I asked him. I'm curious about it. I do want to see if we can solve this real quick. I do want to see if we can solve this. So I do believe FI... What is... Okay, which one of these is the lie? So we know the E can't go here. The I couldn't be the lie every time, could it? No, because... Wait. The word could be freer. No, it cannot. No, it cannot. That was a bad guess. That was a bad guess. Can you do a sleepover stream with your viewers sometimes? You know what? I think Mrs. Steadfast might have a might have something to say. Might possibly. Okay, so the R is a lie in one of these spots. But this is the lie here, surely. Right? Unless... Wait, hang on. What if this was the lie? Is that possible? The I and the E could both be true. The R could go here. Oh! It could be blank IE blank R. But then, wait, what's the lie here? No. No, the R has to be the lie here. Yeah, because this I has to be true. Okay, so no, it does have to have... Wait, but then what's the lie here? Yeah, because this can't be the lie now. It's fiery. The word is fiery. Oh, Clem said it's been Terran first game at least. It's been long enough since my last TVP. The word is fiery, surely. Nice. Okay. Oh, close. Well, we've been invited to the game. Did ByuN graduate from grad school? I think so. I think he did. Poor Clem. I mean, it's got to be so frustrating. Playing up against herO. Oh. We're going to turn off cam for now. All right, here we go. Spawning down in the bottom right. It is Team Liquid's Clem. Melem. And his opponent spawning up the top left. It is herO. In the blue. Chat's being horny again. No chat. Bonk. All right, let's watch the stuff. Let's watch the game. Let's pay attention. Get it together, Steadfast. Get it together. It's fine. It's fine. I have been thinking of using crowd control and like timeout with bits and stuff. Nothing to do with right now, just in general. I think it might be fun. Wow, 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 wow. Do it? Yeah. Reaper. Oh, first blood? First blood. What about second blood? We've had first blood, yes. What about second blood? Diddly diddly doo. Meanwhile, the bunker does deflect the stalker. Not a bad start for Clem here. Not bad at all. Excited to see herO do wild things. Oh, yeah. It's what he do. It's what he do, all right. Clem with an instant reaction time there. The kid's fast. The kid is fast. Excited to see Clem do wild things. Nice. herO cutting probes for a moment. Making sure to warp in some additional stalkers. Clem. Looking like he wants to get very aggro right now. Oh, yeah. Maybe not that aggro, actually. I had 2 more barracks relatively quick. Yeah, it's just going to be a drop. Just going to be a 4 Marine Cyclone drop. Okay. Wildly off schedule. Ha ha. Ho ho. Oh. Quite something. Wouldn't you say? Two probes, gets out without much damage. That's all right. Stalker's going for the hunt, but they're not going to be able to find it. Clem is like, no, 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 we get the hell off the map. Raven just chilling. Yep, has popped out. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. What's our plan? We going for it. We going for it. Kaboom. There's a tank well set up. The second tank of the natural is not well enough set up. Raven does get saved. SCV pull. He kind of sent it in a little bit disjointed. herO with a very nice hot pickup, but this is a 4-gate blink, and it's not finding what it needs to just yet. Raven does get sniped, though. Oh, stock warp in, kind of blocking the units. Does herO go back in here? Clem is thinking, where's your next point of attack? And the answer is, boom, right into the bunkie. Bunkie to bunker. He wants that tank kill. He will get it. Comes at a hefty cost. There's a lot of Marines out, and a couple Marauders even. And even without stim, that's going to be big damage. Ooh, Cyclone will get taken out before it can take out the Prism. Good micro right there from herO, but Clem Has a lot of stuff, and he's about to have the 3 bio upgrades. Hey, welcome to Sugar Sweet. Bunky the Bunker. Oh, it's Bunky. He's my favorite. Bad concave here for herO. He does not want to be fighting in this position. Oh, Clem managing to get some units back home and prevent the Stalkers from really finding, I think, the counter damage that herO wants to get in order to be able to stay in this game. Because he knows Clem is wanting to push. Recall comes through. Oh, canceling the warp in on the Stalkers on the bottom. Clem immediately killing a bunch of these recalled Stalkers. Gonna get the Prism, too. Immortal trying to limp its way in on top of the tank, not able to do so. And Clem absolutely blasting herO in game number 1. Oh, man. Hot, hot, hot game number 1 from Clem. And herO, no choice but to tap out. Damn. Well done indeed. Well done, well done, well done. That was quick. That was quick and effective. All right, it's going to be BlackRock for game number 2. Avex's BlackRock. Bum, 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 bum. Do. Steadfast streaming this late? Yeah. You don't think you've ever seen Clem just lose to DTs? He did kind of to versus herO before, but it was definitely a very specific situation, you know? All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top right, it is Team Liquid's Clem here on BlackRock. And his opponent spawning down in the bottom left, it is herO in the blue. What we've got right here. Let's go. Let's follow Piggy for a moment. I gotta do my Duolingo. I do apologize. We got to do it. Black rock and roll. Ragnar rock and roll. Oh, it's a gas first out of herO. Neat.
Neat. Very cool. That's pretty nifty.
Oh, wow. That's a Zerg head. A Zerg skull. Sitting on top of the bone. Sheesh. It's not as high risk as it used to be, Jeff B. Sauce, but it is still, relatively speaking, a little much. A little much. So what are we thinking, chat? What are we up to? The Bone Temple. We're going to the Bone Zone. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Just a reminder. That's where we're going. The Zone of Bones. Yeah. Bone Zone. Reactor? Marine reactor, okay. Man, we're really just checking out the whole map here. Yep, that's a nice little pocket. Uh-huh. I feel like Pig knows that I'm following and is like doing a bit of trolling. And you know what? I encourage that. Stargate coming in. Cool map though. Yeah. It is really nice. Did you know the developer of this game also made Warcraft? No, that doesn't sound right. That couldn't be. I don't believe that. You can't just be out here making another video game. Okay, there we go. I think we're done our stuff. Ooh, Cyclone. Ooh, piece of candy. 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 Orcs building farms. Man, orcs are so cool. Says the orc lover. Lover. Oh, Revelation. Quick second and third barracks once again. We're going to be seeing a rather fast fourth Nexus out, or third Nexus out of herO. They came from behind. Oh, did they now? Just the way. Nope. Just the way I like it. I couldn't stop myself. Sorry, chat. See, this is why we can't blame chat for being horny. It's ultimately it's my fault. Stormgate is officially dead today. Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that the servers have been, shut off. But no, because it's not because they wanted to shut the servers off. And also no, because it was already completely dead before this. But more than anything, yeah, it's just... Yeah. Oh, herO knocking down the rocks and setting them, taking them out. Like, he wanted the rocks to be broken down so that he could break them after. Does that make sense? It really doesn't. Not the way I put that. But you guys understand. You guys are hip to my lingo. Oh, Stalker showing up at the front. herO does snipe the Bunky. Yes, yeah, the company that was their hosting their server got sold, got acquired, and is for like an AI firm or something, and they're being downsized. So apparently they are going to try and find another server, another host. Clem, by the way, with a 20 army supply advantage. Oh, you can fit through this? Oh, of course. Of course you can. It's the same as this. Ooh, Stalker's going to blink into the main base. That's concussive shells, not blink. Or well, it's definitely not blink. Not stim. Recall comes through. Oh, I think loses 3 Stalkers right there. 4, apparently. Tanks boosted forward here. The Bio has gotten through this choke. And herO is absolutely going to lose this base, but he's going to try and fight for it. Tanks unsiege. They resiege a little later, but it might have been better that they unsiege. They actually slaughter the army. The Bio does. Clem will kill this base. That is for sure. herO warped in a lot of zealots behind this. Nice blink right there from herO. Managed to actually get the one stalker away. Surely we don't keep chasing with this. Like, Clem can just drop out with the 2 Marauders and kill that stalker if you keep chasing. But never mind. Never mind. herO's going to get away with it. Clem just now landing his 3rd CC. But he's got a really nice army supply advantage. Traded 2-to-1 efficiency. Clem does feel like there's a little bit of renewed vigor in his gameplay in this particular TVP. herO, though, getting something done with the Zealots of the Natural. Meanwhile, Bio at the 3rd is getting, well, it's getting bullied a little bit in the smaller segment. herO will be able to get out of there before the tanks do too much damage. Oh, and now these Stalkers going to be able to pick off a couple of units. herO wants to knock down these rock towers, or at least threaten to do so, in order to discourage a chase. Kind of neat. There's Orc on the watchtower. Is there? Zug? Oh, there is right here. Yeah, Grunt. Nice. I was like looking inside the watchtower. That's cool. That's cool. Why is there a Marine over there? herO is going to be on 2-1 upgrades in just a moment. He has rebuilt his 4th. Scan comes in. Oh, that's a lot of gateway, man. Auto turret gets dropped. Soaks up a lot of the charges of the Zealots. This feels like a very bad fight for herO. Clem has so many men with gun. And he is going to be able to cook there. Ooh, nice save on the Marine. herO. Oh, that's a lot of Zealots at this 3rd, but Clem does have enough with the SCVs. In theory, maybe. Oh, but herO re-engages as Clem didn't have the SCVs pulled once again. SCV pull will save the majority of these units. Meanwhile, Nexus on the other side of the map is just going to die. Already a firecracker of a series, but Clem is looking poised to go up 2-0. Damn, Clem. The Clemperor strikes back. The Clempire strikes back. There we go. 2 Nexus going down for the price of fun. herO doesn't have enough on the other side of the map with these Zealots. Clem is cooking. Clem is cooking with gas, baby. Damn. Oh, Clem shooting his own Marine. That'll make the other Marines fight harder. That's a good decision. Don't let the fact that he's -1 Marine let that distract from the fact that he made the other Marine scared. herO ultimately will end up tapping out as he had nothing. And Clem was up 100 supply. Damn. We're 2 games in. Very quickly. Quickly 2-0 up for Clement. The money they burned could have funded SC2 finals indefinitely. $40 million in funding. Say you invest that conservatively, get 4% real returns. That's $1.6 million per year. Oh, I don't want to think of it in those terms. That makes me so sad. For a moment, I thought this was Warcraft 3 Max. Yeah, kind of. Should have just ripped off SC2 and made an SC3 without calling it SC3. Feels like they kind of tried. And then didn't understand why people liked SC2. It just has sucked, to be honest. There's a rumor that NetEase SE Boy is trying to get Blizzard to add units to SE2, no? That would be amazing. That'd be very cool. I haven't heard that rumor, but that would be really cool if NetEase and, like, yeah, the Chinese scene basically were just, like, forcibly revived StarCraft 2. That'd be cool as hell. That'd be cool as hell. We'd love that. Good hydration. Good hydration. Good hydration. All right, spawning down to the bottom right. It is herO. In the blue. And his opponent looking for a big strike back. A 3-0 would be a really nice dub for him. Just to really, really get kind of mentally reset, I feel like, more than anything. It is Clem for Team Liquid. And his opponent, spawning down on the bottom right, he needs the energy. He needs your energy. It is herO. T1. Gas first once again. Man, these guys fight hard. These guys fight hard. They battle. They are battlers. That was such an impressive feat from Clem right there. Like, that just felt, that felt like he was the one inside of herO's head, not the other way around. Which is what it has kind of felt like for the last couple of weeks. Very cool. It is a gate nexus out of herO. Putting the second pylon on the high ground. Wow, okay. So he's like blind preparing for a proxy marauder. But he went gate nexus. So if it was, it would still be kind of a bad time. This is really funky out of herO, actually. Like, you can't build a shield battery at the natural with this. Wow-wee-wah. Yes, indeedy. Gonna be Stalker Chrono into the Sentry. Clem was looking around for a proxy. They were both seemingly kind of preparing for this eventuality. No pylon in the natural feels so risky. Like, I don't even play Protoss, and I know that. But no punish. No punish. We're not going to see a 3 Reaper 2 Hellion opener. If we did, well, it'd be a problem. It would be a big problem. Because you wouldn't have a shield battery and you'd be no wallless in Seattle. But as it is, he gets away with the gate nexus. It's a very strong setup. 6 Marine mine drop. Ooh, very good that he unburrowed right there. That could have been a really nasty mine drag into the Marines. If he doesn't unburrow those. Or unburrow that mine. Tank behind this. Viking. No, Liberator. Okay. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. These units are going to try and corral the Hellion and Reaper. Already 5 Stalkers. 6 Stalkers on the field? 5. Now 7. 5-7. Haha. Oh my god. I'm such a geek. Such a doofus. Couple of probes going down on the natural to the drop. herO won't have Blink done in time to punish this. Clem kills a couple workers, gets some damage, gets a lot of lost mining time, and gets out of there. Okay, not bad. Second and third barracks are very late, relatively speaking. And that, of course, means that his stim and combat shields will be quite a bit later, too. herO is getting across the map with a lot of Blinky boys quite early. Liberator is going to be a nuisance to deal with. He just warped in Stalkers. We're going to see the Stalkers cross the map, as well as a tank getting sniped to the natural. I think Clem might have F2'd the Liberator back home. It was further along than it is now, which means that the Stalkers are going to be able to warp in. Well, warp in cooldown is going to be available once again. Oh, bunker. That's going to get taken down. Too much DPS here. Not enough repair. And herO finds himself... Oh, actually find himself going to lose a lot of probes in the natural. Would have mind? Oh. Looks like a tank shot was huge. Seven probes do go down. Meanwhile, Stalker's trying to get in on top of this tank to block the repair. They will successfully mitigate it, and they will successfully get a kill, but it is going to come at a cost at quite a few Stalkers. SCVUs were able to get us around as a result. Clem is still even in workers, which is, generally speaking, good for the Terran. But Stim and Combat Shield just started, and the third Nexus is about to complete. We've got a DT Shrine coming in. Okay. It's looking pretty darn good for herO right now, I think. Yeah, 3 gates. Just now starting +1 in charge, but once again, the Stim and Combat Shields are so late relative to when you would want them. And it's not like he could afford to stop building tanks, really, with what how herO's been going about this. Third CC will start up. herO up 9 workers now. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree, Thorn. That would be... I don't think you would need a third of that for casters, but you could get a lot done with that. 1.6 million could definitely get you a very solid tournament, yeah. Two DTs warping in. They're going to be crossing the map. Clem will have that Stim and Combat Shields kicking in. Third CC going to land. 4th and 5th barracks about to come online as well. Here is the DT, though. There is no detection. Not at the moment. Oh, and there's 1 DT. There's 2 DTs. There's 3 DTs. First DT scanned and killed. Second is going to work. Third one killed in a tank. Killing 2 tanks? Killing 2 tanks. Ay, ay, ay. Well, this is not going to be a clean sweep. This is not going to be a clean sweep, I don't think. This is a... There's too much damage. That's a lot of damage. We've even got DTs in the army right now. Shadow Stride is available in now. Oh, okay. I was going to say he could have saved all of those. But he gets out with 2. That is really unfortunate timing for Clem right there. He's got a strong army, but herO's going to be able to kind of needle it for a very long time. Okay, is Clem dead? Well, he's going to have a devil of a time surviving. What's his 40 million source referring to? That's the funding that Stormgate was able to secure. Thorn's OnlyFans money. So generous of him to put it towards StarCraft 2 finals, am I right? Incredible. Marine getting moited, but does watch the army, spot the army. 2-2 on the way, well before Terran's +1 armor has kicked in. And Clem really can't afford to get ghosts, get 2-2 as well, and get Vikings. Now, he doesn't need Vikings right now. In fact, Widow Mines are probably what would be best for him. But he doesn't know that. And you can't really know that herO is not committing to Colossus or Disruptors. Speaking of which, there is the Robo Bay. Force Field's going to get dropped. They're not perfect Force Fields. And that's not a bad fight for Clem. Decent little skirmish. But losing some DT or some more SCVs at the 3rd. God, herO is all over him in this game. Ghost will get taken out on the rally. That is so unfortunate. Clem does still have a very strong army once again. If he can get across the map with +1 armor before 2-2 kicks in, maybe there's a chance, but like there's units everywhere right now. War Prism finally does fall. Okay, GG's just going to get called. Yeah. He knows there's nothing really to be done here. It is just far too much. herO cooking with the gas. All right, minute and a half of ads. We got to run it. You miss Zergs? Me too. Me too. Yeah. Me too, Roger says creative. The map is called Storm Push for the next one. That's kind of funny. There are 4 new maps, or 5 new maps? 5 new maps. So kind of neat. No, really neat. Sip time. I am the most weird. The most weird. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top right for Team Liquid, it's Clem. Melem. Here on Storm Push. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom left, it's herO. In the blue. Oh, wow. Okay, this is where we take our natural. Reaper jump point here. There's like a weird... What is this? Like a... Huh? Okay. All right. It's a storm push. All right. The center of the units pushes... The center of the map pushes units towards the middle. Does it actually? That's insane if that actually is the case. Are you just making that up? Because that would be... you got me. You April Fool's me. 16 minutes early, but... No, you're not making it up? Oh my god, look at it. Wow. Oh my god, it's struggling so hard. Huh. That was tough to look at. So, okay, what you're going to want to do is go up and then around. God, the Reaper goes so fast, and now it is going to go so slow. Oh, my God. Fight the current. Oh, man. I'm so stressed watching that. Ah. Reaper is drowning. Help. Actually, yes. Oh, did he scout the Stargate there? He saw it, but did he click it? Probably. At least they didn't call it Storm Fence. Fighting battles through that will be so painful. Yeah. You ain't gonna want to do that. Oh. We're gonna see a second and third barracks before Starport. Yeah. Meanwhile, Oracle coming through. Surely this is just ground units, right? Can medevacs fly over it? Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. Just area units in general. Adept did shade away from here. We're going to see the Reaper really wanting a probe and not going to go for it. He doesn't commit for it. Could have killed it. Two tech labs added in. No surprise there. Okay, now we get to see. Okay. So, no, it does not look like it. Medevacs are notorious for being ground units. Makes for a quick retreat, though. Yeah. Yeah. I'm really curious how, like, charge lots are going to behave running through it. Also, it's really interesting that Clem looked at this map and was like, I'm going to tank push. But I suppose if you go zoom and then go around this to the third, you do just kind of get across faster. Yeah, this, I will tell you right now, this map will not make it in. There's no way. There is no way pro gamers will, like, ever let this get through the voting process, which kind of sucks because this is cool as hell. The pros don't like fun. Yeah, and it sucks. I really wish we could get them to be more fun. Be more fun. Be more fun. Be more fun. They're like, no. They're like, oh, okay. It is going to be Phoenix Charge Lot, which is very good against what Clem is going to be going for, I think. Well, how many Zealots will we be able to get? Oh, Cyclone lock on. Lock on. Cool. Okay. Does he scan for it? Nope. That is really unfortunate. Clem could have gotten the kill there. We do have a gateway being set up on the other side of the map. Only 4 gates currently up. herO is not going to have the easiest time. Stasis Trap. Oh, does hit the Cyclone. That's actually quite nice for herO. Stim is going to get popped. Nice job killing the Oracle immediately. Tank will get taken out there. The Zealots are getting whittled down. That's okay, actually, I think, for both sides. But Clem is going to pull the boys. Oh, okay, he is rallying through the middle here. More charge lots do show up. It is just a small gateway count. Like, there's not a ton of gates. herO is adding additional Phoenix. SCVs. Oh, God, they're going the wrong way. Okay, Clem fixes it. Oh, man, he realized. Oh, that was so unpleasant to look at. They arrived just in the nick of time. Phoenixes are getting blasted. Can Clem break through here? He's 40 supply to 14 in terms of army. And there is just 4 gateways. Just 4 gateways. Oh, what a timing to look at a mule. God, we timed that well, didn't we? Bunker going to start up. Shield battery will get taken out almost certainly. Not right away. Widowmine's trying to be dragged here. Not going to be able to. Siege tank shots are huge on the probes. And Clem breaks the battery, breaks the army, and is about to break herO perhaps. But herO does have gateways finishing up Widowmine. Ooh, nice splits. SCVs have all been taken down, but Clem is still pushing. He's still got the stuff. He's got the juice. Zealots are going to be able to warp in large numbers, but this is an Artosis pylon for 3 of these gates. Going to knock him back down to 4 gates active once again. Well, 5 gates active, actually, as 1 more completes. But it's looking very, very good. Oh, God, that is so funny. Mary, run. Pippin, you're going the wrong way down the storm push. Oh, good lift right there. Phoenixes are going to be able to be a nuisance against this medevac. Nice SCV pull right there. Clem. Oh. Phoenix is engaging and on top of the Viking. Good positioning here from Clem. Really good positioning. SCVs are getting hit hard. Widowmine burrowing and unburrowing. It will get lifted by the Phoenixes. That was the last of their energy. One of them will have a lift in a moment, but that was it for now. herO got a lot of counter damage then, right there. Clem. Oh, couple more. Oh my God. There's a lot of Zealot Archon here. He's stuck. He's stuck. Oh, he's trapped by the storm push. Oh, and he loses everything. It's all over. JJ Diceless. That's actually so painful for Clem. That was really cool. Super cinematic. But, oh man, that sucks. If you're a Clem fan. If you're a herO fan, you're like, hell yeah. Reverse sweep is on the table. Lifts on the Marines coming out en masse. And Clem will be forced to tap out. herO now on the verge of the reverse sweep. Poor Clement. Man, those zealots. Hoping for Road to come back hard in RSL. And now it is going to be ping advantage to herO in game number 5. That was looking really good for Clem for a lot of that. But herO did an excellent job there. Yeah, oh man, I do prefer going to bed earlier, for sure. I think it's a lot easier for me. But I'm not going to complain about, you know, good StarCraft. Fun StarCraft. Welcome, Krabuki. All right, it's going to be Washout for game number 5. Watch out for Washout. herO not going down without a fight. And he has been fighting hard. Spawning down to the bottom left, it is Team Liquid's Clem. And his opponent is spawning up at the top right. It is herO. in the blue. And look at that. It's hell. Clem sees this as just a lot of TVPs that he has to play. I do not think that, BK. I think Clem would have been very happy to win this 3-0. I think Clem has been having a bit of a tough time with TVP. Yeah, no, exactly. It's no, for sure. It's we know that, Thorn, and yeah. With herO specifically, yeah. herO's really had Clem's number recently. Nice grab. Well, nice trap on the probe. Oh. Ooh, Clem. Is he going to pull an extra SCV? He could have. He could have pulled an extra SCV earlier and cornered this and gotten the kill maybe. But now herO has an opportunity to recall, and he's going to get the recall off. Oh, yay. Good timing on that recall. Sick timing, honestly. Oh, that's so annoying and frustrating. Reaper reactor, and of course it is a fast factory. herO gonna build a battery in the main. Watch that Proby save die to the Reaper. Very real possibility that exactly that happens. Now, is this going to be like 3 Reaper, 2 Hellion or something? Doesn't look like it. He threw down that starport right away. It's just going to be Marines and a Widow Mine. Is it going to be Marines? Okay, there we go. It's like he's not building any. I feel like Cure is really, really good at build Marine, you know? Whenever I see Cure, I'm like, damn, that's a lot of Marines. And it is. He just mech Marine. Mech Marine, make Marine good. Is Clem going to be a little bit late on those? Yeah, because he started the Marine production just an eensy bit late, the 6 Marine mine will not... Well, it'll just have to wait, like... Nah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Yeah, those Marines will pop out in time. Now, where... Oh, okay. Like, where is the mine? I don't see it in the Terran base. Yeah, I'm barking at shadows. This is a totally well-timed out setup. Would Serral scan the opponent's main base more if he is a Terran? Serral would be very good with scouting, for sure. Oh, this is a... If he can kill this pylon, that would be amazing. He's going to elect to immediately lift up and get out. He sees the shield battery. Doesn't want that... doesn't want that smoke, as the kids say. It is going to be Cloak Banshee out of Clement. But unfortunately for him, there is an observer on the way. We do also have a 4-gas opener, a 2-base Colossus after the blink. This is somewhat bizarre. Oh, this is a 9-patch base. Interesting. Is it? No, it's not. It's an 8-patch base. Why does it look like... No, it is 9. Okay. One of them has 900. 1, 2, 3, 4 have 1,800. And all of the gold mineral patches have 1,800. Oh, kill on a stalker in the middle. Did he? He didn't kill the medevac, did he? No. No, we sent back home. Clem to go for it. 2 cloaked banshees on the right side. Are these also all 1800? Yes, they are. Patches loves having weird base setups. It's neat. Nice scan. Finds an observer. Observer. Double banshee into the natural. Ooh, he's going to start cooking those probes. Medevac did get taken out. Unfortunately, he was not paying attention right there, so didn't get anywhere near as many probes as he could have. Unfortunately, the shots weren't paired up, and he didn't have the shift click, which is easier said than done, especially when you're trying to fight at the front. herO is going to get an incredibly good cleanup on this army, but the banshees are still going to work. If Clem had backed away, then this would have gotten way less damage, but he could have somehow kept those units alive, which is to say, if my grandma had wheels, she'd be a bike. Still, Clem comes out of this with a significant worker lead. herO will begin to catch back up as he's on a triple Nexus, of course. And he is going to do the vaunted Colossus drop. Oh. Clem did go up to 4 banshees total. Dizzle, tizzle, shrizzle, when bahizzle. Dizzle, tizzle, shrizzle. Oh, the banshee... Wait, he didn't have 2 did he? Huh. herO adding on 6 more gates. No extended thermal lance. No additional Colossus made just yet. He's just powering production very hard. Observer... No. No. That's a misclick. That's... We did not mean to go observer speed, surely. Unless he really wants to chase banshees down. In which case... Is this the best allocation of our resources, herO? No. Maybe. I mean, hey, I think speed observers super underestimated. But I don't know that this is the game for them. But hey, who knows? I've been wrong about a lot of things before. Oh, herO is going to take one of these high-yield gas bases. Oh, hopefully this game doesn't go on longer than another 6 or 7 minutes. Because ads will strike, and we do not have a snooze. We are snoozeless in Seattle. Clem, though. He is playing heavy tanks, going up to his 6th tank here. Oh, that's an SCV. And it will not get the scout it's looking for. Unless it was looking to scout the afterlife. In which case, it's successfully done so. That SCV knows beyond a shadow of a doubt whether there's an afterlife or not. Add fast? Yeah. Yeah. It's not reporting back? No, it is not. No, it is not. When's the last time we had a good Clem versus Maru? The last time they met actually was a banger. That one went the distance. herO taking a bit of a hidden base. Kind of. Clem trying to get a 4th CC up. You know what? We're going to run a minute and a half of ads now. I do apologize. Hopefully there's not big fights. But if we don't... I mean, this game does look like it could very, very easily go more than 5 minutes more. And it doesn't look like it's going to heat up right this minute. Ah, is Clem going to start to move out? That would be a cursed timing, wouldn't it? Harry Potter and the cursed timing. Ron and Hermione. Began spoon-feeding Professor Snape. Clem... Oh. herO wants to block the 4th base from being taken. Oh, he's rotating. He's rotating hard. Observer, with its zoominess, is going to let him. Clem is well positioned for this. He's got a good Viking count. They're going to be able to deal with the Colossus very quickly. Marauders take down the Disruptor. That's a really good fight for Clem. Ooh, siege tanks are going to get blinked on. One of them gets taken out. Second one didn't get killed. Oh, and it's going to be able to get some big damage on the backside. Disruptor will get a decent connection. Observer speed actually does save the Observer. Wow. I would have died otherwise. God, I am so sorry, chat. We missed a really important fight. Damn it. Well, here's the aftermath of the fight you may have missed. I am so sorry. I was like, maybe we can sneak in the ads now. Oh, we're going to snipe a Disruptor? I mean, herO should just pick it up, and he does. That Observer speed Observer actually helping out a lot. Man, it is actually really helping out a lot. He can kill this now. Damn. Okay. Okay, herO. I see you. I see you. Which tournament was it? Oh, which tournament was it? Wasn't the Chinese All-Star tournament, was it? Damn, 7 probes at a time. herO powering hard. He wants 95 probes. Going for that giga economy. You never know how many probes herO's going to play with. And it makes it really difficult to know whether you should move out against him or kind of let him do his thing while you slowly expand. EMP going to come in. Disruptors will be avoided. Nice job. Another Ruptor is going to be avoided as well. Medevacs will just go to work on this army, healing it up. Oh, nice. I like that. He's actually going to be able to heal up this Medevac as well. Oh, but the SCVs? Yeah. Okay, I think they're fine. Luli Cup. Thank you. Yes, the Luli Cup Grand Finals. Ooh, 2 more Stargates coming in for herO. herO tech switching all the way around. Oh man, those Disruptors did like, that was some really cool audio. herO, by the way, is taking this base as well. He is taking the map. But Clem is really set up well. And has a very strong army. herO starting up air upgrades. Clem is going to have a devil of a time taking a 5th, especially if herO starts mining from one of his prospective fifths. Love when herO plays like Zerg. He doing it. He doing it all right. Third Stargate and Fleet Beacon being produced here. There's the Nexus. It is going to get taken out. Resources lost is solidly in favor of Clem, but I mean, considering how much more herO is mining, it's not good enough yet. He does need to secure more bases. And herO not able to kill this command center. Clem will save it. At least for the moment. +3 ground armor now completing. Ooh, Clem getting caught on the bad rally on this map. 3-3 will complete for him. Just now. herO also on 3-3. Also getting +1 shields, +1 air armor about to complete. First mothership is on the way. And 3 tempests. Oh, disruptors do connect on a lot of units. That one does get taken out before it can hit. 8 more gates on the way. 9 more. 10 more. We going for a gateway swell. L'explosion du gateway. How many bases does herO have? Even after losing 2, he's still got 8 bases. Oh, this probe is trapped in a pocket. Look at that. Oh, he had it selected there. I think he was trying to use idle worker command. God, we're adding so many gateways as herO. Oh, disruptor shot does connect, but a good flank from Clem. Disruptors are going to try and stop it. Not going to have an easy time doing so. Clem chasing a lot of this army very far. Zealot Warpins are not going to be very effective here. Really nice EMP on them as well. And Clem is still maxed, or close enough that it makes little difference. A lot of it is in production, of course, and that does make a big difference. Mothership getting scanned. Tempest not going to be able to be saved with the cloaking field as the scan was available, was used. Oh, Stalker's warping in, getting in on top of this army from the back. Now this time, this is enough to push Clem back, at least until the reinforcements arrive. herO does actually hold the Nexus, crazily enough. But Clem is going to be able to take a 6th base behind all this. And herO was having trouble when there was 5. Attacking from the low ground. Should be able to kill this gas, potentially. Does lose a Tempest, though. Clem really powering up nicely. +3 ship weapons is going to complete, which is obviously going to be very good against the air. Oh, that mothership is going to go down. Nice job by Clem. God, the efficiency. The efficiency of the young Frenchman. Liberator's going to siege up on the ramp. They're doing good work. +2 air weapons. Will complete for herO, but he's still down in air upgrades. Viking count is huge for Clem. Going to obliterate the Colossi, but there's a lot of ground units left over for herO, and not a whole hell of a lot for Clem. He needs to lift up and get out of there, and he does so successfully. It's one Marauder on a... Oh, God, it got dropped to the wrong side, but it is very fortunate to get a free pass to the left, or free pass back up the ramp. Oh. Speaking of going to the left, we do have herO blinking forward into a couple of tanks. It's a lot of Zealot Stalker. We'll take the 2 tanks down. And he's going to find his planetary that was being set up for defense as well. That's a ton of charge lots here. herO choosing to re-engage as Clem kind of comes out of the Sim City that was protecting him super well. Gotta be careful about EMPing. You don't want to hit your own medevacs and completely drain them. Even though he does have the Caduceus reactor. Clem's bank has been depleted. herO still has a lot of minerals in the bank. Clem, though, will still be able to mine a ton. Oh, this is not going to be a kill on this base. The repair is too good. And herO will get absolutely smashed on the tail end. A lot of that sequence was really good. If he just runs away after that, I think he's actually kind of successful. But as it is, that is very expensive. Liberator on the top left, or yeah, top left. Meanwhile, huge Zealot Warpin. How many Zealots is that? It's 21 Zealots. That's the entire gateway swell. Oh, the cloaked ghosts. They are just going to eat those zealots for breakfast. Only one of the cloaks didn't, one of the snipey boys did not have energy, which means that they were desperately trying to get around the cloaked ghosts they couldn't see and wouldn't let them through. Missile turret actually going to be the MVP right here, body blocking so many of these zealots from getting on top of planetary. And Clem will hold again and is now up to an 18,000 resources lost lead. Liberator moving forward again on the left side. Clem is still maxed out. And now he has built a bank. And herO is looking a little bit cooked. Sentry's going to try and come in here. Full command center. Will get lifted. Liberator gets taken down, but these zealots are kind of, well, they might be on a one-way trip. Nice ghost cloak right there. Oh, he immediately cloaked the other ghost as the moment it popped out. Exquisitely done from Clem. And herO. I mean, he is throwing everything and the kitchen sink at Clem here, but it is not yielding the results he's looking for. Now up to a 22,000 resources lost, just about difference. Disruptor's going to try and come in. Good splits from Clem. He only loses 2 SCVs there. Oh, and every moment Clem has, he like free moment. He scans, checks on that army, or checks on that base. Zealots are going to try and get in on top of this army. Once again, good cloaking from Clement. He does need to let this army heal a little bit. God, scans being absolutely blasted out here. Clem wanted to see, I suppose, if herO is transitioning into more air. But the fact is, herO doesn't have the money. Oh, just let the medevacs heal. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe going to try and repair up some of these Vikings. Sensor towers and missile turrets being added in. Looks like the Liberator was taken out on the left. 8 probes being rebuilt here. EMP does hit the disruptors pretty hard. They are all out of shields. We're going to see a very desperate attempt to take down this planetary. He's not able to get it. Meanwhile, disruptors, all of them going to fall thanks to the EMPs. And Clem can surge forward once again, has now doubled the efficiency of herO in this game. Mothership going to get taken. Nothing. Recall to the bottom side. Clem could kill that. He absolutely could have killed that. Planetary is going to try and get saved. And the repair is going to be good. At least for a while. SCV's trying to be targeted down, but even if you kill the base and kill all the SCVs at this point, you lost so much. He does successfully get the base, but nowhere near enough to be worth it. Meanwhile, +2 vehicle plating is going to complete. GG is called. Clem denies the reverse sweep, and it will take this one down. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Very well done. And with that, we are going to basically immediately call it a night. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you to the players. And we'll be back in like less than 7 hours. Was this a mistake? Maybe. The games were pretty good. No 1/3 game? No. We don't have time. I got to be up again for Kung Fu Cup in... yeah, like 5 hours. Maybe less. Maybe less. It's going to be tough already. Favorite part of the night, 1/3 ladder game? You'll have to wait till next stream. Juanito. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We're going to raid Nina. We'll raid Nina. Bye-bye. Thank you very much. One single Zerg game. You thought about it? I always think about it. Well done from Clem. That's really nice for him. That's really nice for him.